Hello everyone, I'm Kefepido and this is Paradox Core Part 2. So, with a different pilot I'd probably be prioritizing this -1 self-damage upgrade, but in this case, Henry is so damn tanky that I probably don't need to go for it too soon. Or at least I probably want move upgrades sooner. Wouldn't mind some of these plus damage things, though, since I only have 2 mechs that deal damage. And Temporal Tear is, inconsistent. I so wish I could use it to spawn black, but sadly they seem to disappear right before the enemies come out of the spawns. Anyway, so I really want more something before I fight the June bug, if only because it has that healing asshole following it around. And the ladybug always manages to complicate things. And, well, I don't know what to expect from the wasp leader. I admit I'm somewhat intimidated. This, well, honestly could be worse. The boss could be tricky. If I'm really lucky, maybe I can drop it down a chasm. If I'm really unlucky, maybe I get a map full of chasms and 2/3 of my team get trapped somewhere. Let's see what happens. Alright, so this doesn't look too bad. And, oh boy. The crumbling cave thing is always a pain in the dick, but I'm slightly inclined to do this one just because at least it opens up 2 new zones, just in case one of them is a mission I really don't want to deal with this team. So, problematic as the cave thing is, I can... Alright, there is no part of this I like. And, here maybe? I don't know. One problem, 2 problem, 3 problems. Okay, so. Now, one obvious point here is I could shove this guy onto a spawn, which would be nice. There's also... I mean, obviously not while the Traveler mech's there, but shove that guy over would be a thing. Yeah, I mean, this is relatively easy to solve if I just do... It's tempting to do this, but then I'm not gonna get a spawn block with any enemies. I am gonna have trouble positioning some of my units effectively, though. Suppose I may as well do the teleport thing to get his mites out of the way. Not great, but... Alright, I can probably work with this. Alright, so hypothetically what happens if I do this? It'd be interesting, if nothing else. What happens if I do it when I'm on one of the... Alright. So if I do this... Doesn't seem like it'll accomplish much of what I need it to accomplish. Troublesome. I suppose I could just do like this, though this way I'm not really getting, you know, the mites dealt with. I suppose I could have Lancer Mech shove this guy onto the spawn, Traveler shove this guy onto a spawn, while Oblivion goes and heals somewhere. It'd get me some mileage at least. Not remotely ideal, but I'm not obligated to have ideal solutions. Just, you know, good enough solutions. Alright, so the stink bug does not matter today. What happens if I do this? It amuses me to think I could have Oblivion Mech shoot, like, here. Can't remember which of these two is which in this instance, but not the point. Okay, if I got him out of the way, I could... Well. Actually, that would be an option with Traveler Mech. Oh, hey, and the spawn tiles are going away, aren't they? So I could have Lancer do this. Actually, yeah, that works, doesn't it? Hell, I could even have Traveler eat the hit here. Or just get out of the... I could have... Yeah. Yeah, I could just have Lancer stab this guy to death, then Oblivion shoot here and push this guy onto the doomed spawn. And while damaging Traveler, and then Traveler can repair for all I give a shit. This is messy, but there won't be much left on the last turn, and Traveler Mech should be able to handle it. For obvious reasons. I feel slightly bad not getting more use of Temporal Tear in this run generally, but end of the day, the positions aren't always right, and, you know, sometimes you need 3 solves. Okay. So, let me see here. I could just do this and then... Yeah. Damn, for a second I was hoping I could push this guy into the fire, but I can't act in smoke, so whatever. Anyway, mission's over. The Scion's just kind of there. Kind of awkward to have everything crumble, but the power plant and buildings are all just sitting there. Guess everyone's a little lucky. Okay, the chasm thing makes me nervous, although Oblivion Mech should be well suited to breaking some of these clustered cracked tiles. Over here, I lack confidence in killing 7, I do. But at least everyone on this team can push. Let's see what happens. I mean, should be able to at least get the core from this, even if I can't get a perfect island award. Okay, maybe I can get the snail to shoot at these two. Let's see. Wow, what an asshole. Wow, that's annoying. Okay, so let me see here. My first thought is have Oblivion Mech get over here and do this. In fact, I can't think of a single reason not to. Now, how far can I get over here? Okay, yeah, this isn't much help. I'm just trying to think if there's any way to get the someone incinerated, but... if only the positions were slightly better so I could get him shoved into the fire. Now, I've killed 2. There's 2 more on the board and 2 more spawns. I could probably afford to block 1 on this turn, I think. Now, hang on, remind me. What happens here? I keep saying remind me as if somebody were listening, but I'm pretty sure nobody is. You're not, right? Alright, Actually, I could have Traveler Mech shove the snail here, and then Lancer jump here and stab push the snail into the fire. Where the snail would burn to death, and then be a slug that would also burn to death. Presuming I'm... Wait, is it not even attacking? Oh, right, yeah, because Traveler Mech. I was thinking in terms of it'll burn before shooting, but that works too. Oh shit, the slug gets more HP from the fucking Scion. What an asshole. Okay, I gotta say, having so little clearance around the buildings is troublesome, but I can have, and I wasn't thinking before, I can have Oblivion Mech do this, and then Lancer poke the Mantis in. But then Traveler has to push cancel the slug away or something. Will it be able to? Shit. I guess I can do this, like, boom. Or I could just stab the Scion to death, which would leave me the room to do, and then have... No, wait, then I wouldn't have room for Traveler Mech to get in position for a push. Troublesome, troublesome. But, 1, 2, 3. And the stink bug can't be allowed to hit Traveler Mech, of course. Wow, they really got to make this inconvenient on me. Okay, but... How can I pull this off? Hang on. Oh, wait. I could do something like this. push the Mantis there. Then Oblivion Mech side pushes it into the incinerator. And then Lancer Mech can just stab the Scion into the slug. And that'll teach these clowns to fuck with me. And the noise is delightful. Now, I just need one more Vec incinerated, and I'm probably going to be good here. Oh, wow. All stink bugs all the time, huh? Gonna be like that. Still, looks like I can manage, because, yeah. Well, yeah, I can just do the thing, push this stink bug, then, you know, yeah. Same thing. No, wait, I can't, because I'm stunked. Did I really just use the word stunked? Fuck my life, what have I become? Okay. Actually, it looks like Lancer Mech can take these hits. So what I could do is have Oblivion Mech do this, Lancer Mech shoves it in, then Traveler cancel pushes this stink bug onto this spawn, making Lancer Mech only take one HP hit that's nothing for him. Yay. And I just need one more kill to satisfy the mission. Which, should be doable enough. Okay. Oh, hey! He's even right there. Looks like the incinerator is getting more fodder today. Just out of curiosity, what's Temporal Tear up to? Not really very useful. Maybe I could do something with it, but problem is I just don't need to. And oh well. Let's see, do I want any particular 1 HP, or 1 core thing, I mean. After this island, I really want the free action thing, but I probably want a move upgrade on maybe Traveler Mech. The HP upgrades would be nice too, of course, but Oblivion's movement is already pretty good. Oh, I keep forgetting he's stable. That I should pay more attention to. But mobility is kind of important for this guy with his weirdly versatile push. Okay, the chasm mission, I know I probably could, but it makes me nervous. Minecarts should be relatively doable-ish, maybe. At least there's no Webbers. Or no, wait, I can put that one there and that one. See if I can get a Mantis to swing on these two, but good enough, I guess. Okay, so left side is the minecart. Good enough for me. This guy's a problem. And okay. Okay, I was thinking about having Traveler Mech push this guy onto the forest and then using Oblivion to set him on fire. But as far as Oblivion Mech goes, it might be more useful to do like this. Shove the Scion onto the spawn. Yeah, it probably is, because... hang on, what's Traveler Mech doing today? I guess I probably need Traveler Mech to stop the... up this guy, but... yeah. Oh well. I do not know if I have any... Actually, I could have Lancer Mech just do this. That might make sense. Just block that one. Then next turn, I can more safely handle the minecart business. And, oh, he's on fire now? That sucks. Oh well. He'll probably manage. Okay, I'll probably want to repair Henry and leave him on there. Then I can just cancel push the Mantis and kill this guy. Actually, I can do this even. Awkward, but... Anyway, oh, I see, because he self-damaged on this then forest tile before teleporting. Little weird how it all works out, but... Anyway. This will be simpler now that I don't have to keep minecarts alive, and can, in fact, use them as weapons. In fact, this minecart goes before the Mantis, so I could just let that one happen. This... Yep. And, oh right, I got this guy. Anything useful going on here? Well, it would be funny to make the stink bug kill that Mantis, but also not very useful, right? Because the Mantis is already toast. I guess I can, you know, give this guy a little push, though. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Wow, okay, that's actually troublesome. And, of course, okay, I guess at least this stink bug is not an issue. So there's technically only 3 problems. And Oblivion Mech could just nail this guy and he'll burn to death, because, yeah, fire damage, blah, blah, blah. Well, okay. I'm sure there were better ways to handle some aspects of this, as ever, but, you know. Okay, as blast charge missions go, this one doesn't look too bad. Probably safer than the chasm thing, despite the higher threat level theoretically. Excuse me. Yeah, I know I'm a bit of a coward with the chasm missions, but that's just, you know, so many ways the map could get blocked off for most of my team. Alright, let's see if I can get a snail to take a shot at me. Ah, there we go. Oh wow, that is quite a few. Okay, so that's one problem, two problem, three problems? How problematic. Alright, so this guy could just get pushed onto a thing, I guess. Actually, if I push this mantis here, then he kills the stink bug, doesn't he? Because, yeah, 2 is just enough. And I should as well check what result here. Not much of value. Actually, Oblivion Mech could just straight up wipe that stink bug, huh? Of course, could also push this stink bug onto a spawn enough to kill it, but that would be more productive objectively. I still don't like how this is going, but I need to get the blast charges dealt with soon. And I need to not forget the time pod is sitting there, but okay, that's a problem. Might need, okay, yeah, that's a serious problem on account of, you know. Okay, so hold on. Oblivion Mech could do this, I guess. I don't think the blast charges destroy everything unless they are activated, right? Oblivion Mech cannot do this because that pushes a vac into the building, sadly. This guy needs to be stopped, but so does this guy. Okay, hang on. Stop. Focus. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't really help. Okay, I don't know. There has... Alright, the problem is there's 4 different problems, and I'm not sure I can solve 2 of them at once here. I guess this mantis is the least problematic problem, if I have to make that choice. But And for Oblivion Mech, it would be easy enough to do this. And, you know, then there's so many spawns next turn. Like, fuck, this is really bad, actually. How did it get... I mean, I know 3 objectives, but still. This one I need to stop, and this one pretty much has to be a Traveler Mech pushing him. Except there's no... Oh yeah, it has to be down, too. Great. Shit, I don't know if there's anywhere I can push this guy from. Because I can't push him this way or he crushes the time pod. If I push him from here, then I'm not sure where I can put this guy. Unless I want to have Lancer Mech kill this dude, which I could, actually. Okay, I have to be at the end of the turn to activate, but... Okay, so I could, have Oblivion Mech shoot this guy over here. Or over here, matters not. No, it has to be over here, yeah. Then Traveler Mech can push this snail down. And then Lancer Mech can kill this stink bug. And sadly, wouldn't have a good way to activate the blast charges. Not unless he teleports the stink bug away instead of killing it, but that's an even worse idea, isn't it? I don't want to give up too much grid just to get mission objectives, so... Okay, hang on. One step at a time. Yeah, and yeah, I think I have little choice but to let this one go through. Fucking time pod. Better yet, I kind of have to hit the Traveler Mech for this. Good thing I don't have any damage upgrades, right, guys? Come on, grid defense. You know you want to. Yeah, next turn's gonna be a catastrophe. Oh, hey. That's convenient. Oh, hey, okay, so the 2 starfish I can basically ignore. That's really nice of them. I can hardly do shit with the mantis. Though I guess I could teleport the mantis into this square, and that would be pretty funny, if nothing else. But the snail still needs to be, like, Traveler Mech'd. Yeah, so I could teleport the mantis here, dooming it by the, Problem is, there's no way I'm getting the blast charges at this rate. Not unless I put someone over here. Hang on, how many actual problems? Because I basically need Traveler Mech to do this. Yeah, there's too many problems for the blast charges to be an option at this point. Hang on, is there any way I can somehow 2-for-1 something? I don't realistically see it. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna have to accept that this mission is utterly fucked. And be grateful, I suppose, that the starfish didn't decide to do anything worse. And sad that I can't drop that one down a chasm. Honestly, no offense, Tattoo, but I'm starting to wonder why I do Nautilus. It's rough a lot. Yeah, what a joke. Okay, yeah, this is a bit of an issue in it. I don't know what my answer is here, aside from cry bitter tears of angst, but let's try to think of something more useful than that. Yeah, okay. Whatever, I'm just gonna have to mitigate harm as best I can. I guess this tile is the least problematic, because it's only one. This mantis needs to die. Yeah, well, these two are only one, but... Can I? There was some way to put something solid in that location, but, oh wait, the snail was here before? If I could do that, that would actually stop the snail, wouldn't it? Okay. That would at least be entertaining. But... So if I did that... Problem is, I'd be better served, though, probably, doing the cancel push of the snail and getting the time pod. Because if I did that, I could have Oblivion Mech get here and blast these, thus pushing this guy one way and this guy the other. The Mantis would die, and this one would be out of the way, and this one would only be hitting one thing. I don't know that I would have any way to solve this dude, but he's only hitting the one. And then, yeah, the blast charges aren't happening. Maybe I should have sacrificed more grid, I don't know. Alright, and I'm gonna push this guy, and what can I do with Lancer Mech besides cry bitter tears? I guess kill the Mantis here. That won't kill him, will it? If I teleport him up here, he'll kill Traveler Mech, which is worse than taking more grid damage. And I can't teleport him onto this tile without stabbing Traveler Mech in the face, which is maybe worse. I guess I could teleport here and see if... Well, no, the blast charges won't pop until next turn, and there isn't a next turn. So, not much more to say, is there? I'll just have to... Just have to fucking nothing? Or, I don't know. This... No. Has to be something I can... No, there doesn't. I keep saying that, and there doesn't have to be anything. Unless, actually, I could have Traveler Mech push this guy and then let Lancer Mech get here, and no, because Oblivion Mech would take the hit. Unless I wanted to reset and try things again, and this push was just about the only decent move I was going to do this turn, so... I suppose if it's like that, I may as well just pop in between the, you know, blast charges and pretend I'm trying. Yeah, that's no good. Well, this has all been very embarrassing. Come on, grid defense. You can do it at least once. I believe in you. I shouldn't have believed in the grid. Also, the snail's palette turned into a leader color for a second there. Yeah, fuck off, buddy. They're your explosives and you couldn't get them to go off. Why is it my job? Yeah, Tumblebug Leader's gonna fuck my shit up, isn't it? Massively and without remorse. Let's see, do I want the movement on Oblivion Mech? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad play, I think. -1 self-damage doesn't matter, but HP wouldn't hurt either. What's this level? Movement might be a good idea, yeah, actually. The base 4 is nice, but... Alright, okay, yeah, this is gonna be messy. I don't know how to properly bait Tumblebug Leader. Where do I want it to be? Also, this boss has way too much health. Even if that's the Scion's fault, that's way too much. Okay, I can probably... something, maybe? Alright, I don't want these to happen. Can't afford these going off. Now, I could... this, and then have Lancer Mech shove it onto the other while Traveler... shove it onto the spawn while Traveler Mech pushes the Mantis into the Scion. Is there a better play? There might not be. Actually, maybe I should have Traveler Mech do this, and then do the other stuff. Get as much damage as I can on this tumbling asshole. This is going to get messy. But I suppose it already was. Okay, that's an issue. Maybe. So wait, if I push the 3 damage, it's not going to finish off the Mantis, not quite, but... Inso, I could have Oblivion Mech do, like, this, killing the... wait, this Mantis doesn't matter that much, does he? So let me think. I guess if I stabbed the boss into its past self, doing one damage to the real thing and push damage to both, that'd just kill it, wouldn't it? I would still need to deal with this guy, though. And I don't know how I will. Because I'd almost rather, hang on, yeah. If I did this after the boss, okay. Yeah, if I did this, and then, yeah, if I, pushed the Tumblebug leader onto the spawn, and then, you know, had Oblivion Mech smack the Mantis into it, then, yeah, it would, then Tumblebug leader would finish the Mantis off. And then Traveler Mech can shove the other Mantis in for all I care. Into the water, I mean, in case that was not obvious. Oh wait, and then the spawn will actually... He perfectly do the job here. Oh, that lined up even better than I realized when I was mumbling to myself. And what do we got? Trophy Hunter? Oh, that's not really ideal for Traveler Mech, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Okay, this is an issue. Well, the boulders just gotta go. Unless I want to dedicate serious mech effort to, you know, removing them. Because if I had, I guess, Traveler Mech push this one over here, and then Oblivion Mech blow up this one while pushing this one up, then they'd be dealt with. But, you know, that seems a little silly. I could just get Lancer Mech out of the way and do this. Well, and then have Lancer Mech shove it down onto the spawn. That might be the right move. Oh shit, no, that's not the right at all. Well, it is now. Definitely want some HP upgrades. But as long as I survive the battle and don't make any more stupid mistakes. Huh. Thank you, Stinkbug. Truly gracious. So if I do this, then Traveler Mech can at least get a kill. Or I could do this and get significant kills for Oblivion. Hyper? I don't remember how that one works, but... Anyway, yeah, who cares about this guy? Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd rather stop thinking about this shit, too. Okay, that's not too bad, honestly. Now, Guarded and Hyper... I might be best served swapping these two. I don't know if how useful Guarded is, but... for Traveler Mech, but, yeah. Trophy Hunter will serve Oblivion Mech far, far better than... Yeah, there. Don't quite have that third core. That sucks shit. I mean, I know I need the grid too, but still. Now, I may as well just get that temporal tear, because that will prove probably useful, maybe. This has all been deeply humiliating. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 3.